This week's episode, someone is in timeout. A yacht breaks out of its shed and terrorizes yard workers. And a captain's retirement plan goes all wrong. And this is the bottom line. Hey everybody, I'm Doug.
And I'm Christy.
And this is the bottom line. Welcome! 74 episodes.
Wow, it seems like just yesterday.
It was for you. Okay. All right, we're in beautiful New York City. New York, New York. Why do you have to say it twice? Because it's twice as nice. So there are ferry boats and helicopters and terrorists running around, so we'll talk loud. Go ahead, what do we got?
Our sponsors are Marine Data Solutions and Salty Rags Crew Apparel.
Marine Data Solutions. I've got 99 problems on board, but...
And the internet's not one of them.
And Salty Rags Crew Apparel, what's up with them?
They keep us looking fly.
I found out I was fly. Is this it? No. Okay. Next.
Yacht industry news.
What do we got for yacht industry news?
Oh,
by the way, Salty Rags, because of this big crew problem we're having, is starting to get this. David's going to get me the information. They're going to have these little get-togethers for new crew. That's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, and we're going to be speaking there too.
Fabulous.
Sorry, I didn't tell you that. Go ahead. Anyway, 74 episodes. We have 2 cameras now. Switch. Okay, what do we got?
We have yacht.
That was a ferry boat. Dude,
Hey.
he loves the show. Go ahead.
Johnny?
Yacht industry news.
Yacht industry news.
That's a helicopter. Gotta go. What do you got?
Luxury yacht gets busted for cocaine.
Okay. Have you guys heard of AIS, radar? I mean, Jesus Christ. Girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, blap, yap, yap. So the brain trust on this, here's a picture of the boat. 35, 36 meter boat. Left the Caribbean on its way to the UK. And they knew they were coming the whole time. I mean, they had so much time to plan for this. They had a boat together, they had 3 agencies together, and they pounced on them as soon as they got in the waters off Guernsey. How many?
2 tons. If you're going to have 2 tons aboard, you better be smarter.
Here's a picture of the main salon as we normally see it. And then here is a picture of the main salon filled with cocaine.
Yikes.
How much was it worth?
160 million pounds.
So that's like $200 million, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Don't use yachts to transport cocaine. It's just not worth it. Okay, next.
B1 and B2 visas are getting very difficult to get.
We're having a crew problem. It doesn't help when good crew can't even get a visa to come back to the boat, or new crew coming in to get a visa to join a boat.
Nope.
More boats are staying over in the U.S. because of travel and everything, so that means you need more people with visas. I decided to figure out what the hell's going on. So I applied for a visa.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is what I did. I went to the U.S. Travel site, the Department of State, and here we are. And I'm applying for a B1, B2 visa. Okay, so you go down here, pick a city. Nassau. Is that with an N? Yeah, I think it's an N.
There you go. N.
And A. I don't know the rest. Oh, S.
It'll pop up.
Oh, popped up. Good.
There you go.
289 calendar days. That's for your first appointment. Jesus Louises. Type in, pick another one. Cape Town?
Cape Town.
All right, let me put Cape Town in. Oh, I don't even have to type. Okay, emergency appointments only. This is ridiculous. Pick one more.
How about London?
London.
Big city.
L-O, how do you spell London? L-O-N-T-O-N. Okay, I got it.
There we go.
All right, emergency appointments only.
Wow.
This is trouble.
This is the problem.
Okay, so I actually tried to ask what emergency appointments, what does that mean? Well, I can tell you right now, it doesn't mean that I have a charter next week. It doesn't mean I need to start a career in yachting, that's my emergency. It also means that from what I've gathered from talking to certain people is they're not even issuing a B2.
At all.
That's the pleasure visa. They're only issuing B1s, which is business. Well, you need those for the yachts. I don't have an answer for you. They didn't have an answer for me. They're like very difficult to get any information out of. They're just like apply online and your appointment will come up. And you have to pay when you apply.
Wow.
For a year from now, maybe you're not even in yachting anymore. You want your money back, you don't get it back.
No.
And you can't switch. I found out this, you can't apply in London and then switch embassies. You got to start all over.
That's unfortunate.
I don't have an answer for you guys. I'm really sorry about this. It's putting a crunch on all of us. I'll keep you posted. Next.
NTSB published their report of the investigation pertaining to the 120-foot super yacht in Miami that burned.
Oh, the Benetti? I was next to this Benetti 2 days before it burned.
Yeah.
Okay. A crack operation. Why did it burn?
candles on board.
So right before guests came on board, they had some sort of lighting issue, so the lights went out. So the chief stew did what?
Lit some candles and placed them under some curtains.
Put candles in the owner's cabin under curtains and then left to go greet the guests, turned around, and the whole freaking boat's on fire. It went up like gasoline.
Quickly.
Quickly. Did the fire alarm go off?
I wish, but no.
Fire alarm didn't go off.
No.
But obviously it's been checked.
And
The ABS inspection that they had 4 or so months prior to this said, hey, your fire alarm's not working. Your fire system's not working. They came back 2 months before this fire and said, by the way, your fire system's still not working. So what sank the boat?
Water.
Water sank the boat, not
Water
the fire.
did. Nope.
Although the fire, I mean, it gutted the boat, but
Didn't help.
ultimately there were 3 things going wrong here. Lack of command structure. That's the captain. Why? Because he did not make sure his boat was in a safe operating manner. And not having a fire system operational is pretty bad. Second of all, from a command level, not being in tune with what the crew's doing. I don't fault the stewardess. She should have known better.
Maybe a little.
But I mean, it's not 100% her fault. It really, all this comes down to the captain. I'm sorry. This is bad. He's going to have a rough time at it. This stuff, I don't like it. I don't like talking about it. I want you guys to use this as a learning experience. These 2 things burn this boat to pieces. Possibly if the fire system was, the alarm system was working, they might have known about it earlier. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, anyway, I don't like it, but that's what it is. All right, next.
The video of the week.
What do we got?
Hargrave is launching their new 116-foot tri-deck.
116-foot yacht. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on this, and as soon as it gets to the United States, I'm going to talk to the president of Hargrave. That's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
But anyway, here's a quick video of it. It actually broke loose in the boatyard and tried to run over the yard workers.
They're running for their lives.
Actually,
I can see
no, the owner took
Okay,
it out
good.
for a spin. No, that's not true either. They're just launching it. But anyway, you can see this, and then here you go. Here's a shot of it in the water. Very good looking boat. The thing with this boat is it's 116 feet long, but it's supposed to have the space of a 140 footer. It kind of almost does look like that.
It does.
Yeah, so
On
it's
the
like a
deck
little
space.
pocket super yacht. I don't know. All right, I'm looking forward to walking through there and checking it out. Next.
This month in yachting history, 68 years ago, when you were there.
I was not born 60. I was not alive 68 years ago.
Oh,
I wasn't even 1 year old. I think my parents were in high school or something.
Okay.
What happened 68 years ago?
Broward launched their first minesweeper.
Wow. Broward Yachts started building minesweepers at the old LMC complex. That's a pretty big complex. I mean, they were building these guys were like, oh, you can't build minesweepers there. You'll never get them down the river. They figured out a way. Here's a picture of one going down the river. So that's how 68 years ago they launched. They right this month, 68 years ago, they were finishing up construction. Next month they launch it, and in November it was commissioned and on its way, I think, to Finland or something, part of their Navy. It was a Navy contract. Congratulations to Dennison family for everything they've done. That's kind of like, that's yachting history. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Okay, go ahead.
But is there anything that the younger generation would know about?
Okay, it was either Kit or Ken, one of the sons, who invented the rendezvous, owner's rendezvous.
Okay.
You ever see like manufacturers hold
Yes.
these and all the boats are the same
Yes.
looking?
Yes.
Here's a picture of all the Browards lined up.
Okay.
This was brilliant. Okay,
That is
let's get a whole bunch of yacht owners together and have tell each other how great they love their yachts, because everybody loves their
Everyone
yacht.
loves their
and
yachts.
then throw alcohol in and have all of them tell everybody else how great their yachts. And then all of a sudden it's a big party and everybody wants to be part of the party. Well, you know what you have to do to join the party?
What?
You got to buy a Broward.
Buy
So that was brilliant marketing. It's like
Brilliant.
tapping into a sales force you didn't even know you had. Still goes on today. Every other
Brilliant.
manufacturer copies it, except FedShip. FedShip won't do that. All right, go ahead.
Crew corner.
Yeah.
We have more social media. Disgruntled crew are calling out yacht operations on social media still.
Yacht crew are naming and shaming on social media.
They are.
They're actually forming little groups so they can do this. Why are they doing this?
Because they get the wrong information and have wrong expectations for whatever reason.
So generally this is new crew, so they get the wrong impression of yachting. How do they get this?
By, you know, watching some shows or
Gang.
reality TV shows.
Well, I'll say it. Gang, this ain't below deck. Is this below deck?
No, Doug, this isn't below deck.
Okay, actually, she was on below deck.
Ah.
She would know.
She would know.
Okay, so everybody comes into yachting with this. It's a party atmosphere. I only have to work 3 days a week. 3 charters are 3 days long. And there's a whole other crew that cleans the boat. And then when they
great.
show up, it's what? Here's a picture of what happens when you show up. This is a guy scrubbing the scum line off a yacht, standing on the bulbous bow. Here's a close-up of it. All right, that's the real yachting, not below deck. So now they get all kinds of upset about it,
Yep.
and either you got to fire them or they leave. Now they're upset, and now they're going and talking about it.
Of course.
Is this legal?
No, you definitely do not want to do this.
Why not?
Because they can come after you and sue them.
What about the First Amendment? I have my First Amendment rights, freedom of speech.
You do, when that pertains to the government.
Oh, so it does not pertain to a private? First Amendment applies to the government allowing you to say whatever you want. It does not apply to your employer. If you have a non-disclosure agreement, they can sue the pants off of you. They can
And they
literally win every single time.
They win.
Okay, ask Roseanne Barr. Remember that? You guys
Yeah.
probably don't even remember that, but she ran her mouth and she goes, oh, First Amendment, I can say whatever I want. Gonzo.
No, you can't.
Okay, so is there any repercussions to doing this? Oh, wait, listen. If it's legitimate, there's a way to handle it, and there's a good way to handle it and a wrong way to handle it. What I'm trying to keep you guys from doing is ruining your careers. Because I'll tell you right now, as a captain, I'm not going to hire someone who goes around trashing other boats. I'd be scared to death when you leave, you're going to trash my boat. And I've had some of those people. But I knew as soon as I was like, okay, well, whatever, that's going to happen. So, but the only person you're hurting is yourself. And I'll tell you why. Because maybe that captain you didn't get along with, but maybe that mate is now a captain. And you walk onto a boat and go, oh, hey, remember me? And he's going to go, yeah, weren't you the guy that screamed all day long that you were the captain, shorted you $30, but it turns out you left 2 days early anyway? All right. So it's illegal, especially if you have a non-disclosure agreement. You can get sued. You could potentially hurt your career. How should you handle it?
By stating the facts and then ending it in a positive, upbeat manner. If you're going to post online.
Okay, a bad way to do this would be like, oh my God, that effing program effing sucked.
Yeah.
The captain sucked. He said we had all these charters and he was drunk all the time and he didn't answer the phone, so we didn't get him. The owner got pissed off. We didn't get the charters. Money out of my pocket. So the owner, instead of firing the captain, fired me because we're not making the charters. Is that the way to do it?
Definitely not. No.
How should you do it?
Way better than that.
Okay, well, how about like this? There were some management issues, and we didn't get the charters that were projected for the year. The owner got upset. He had to make cutbacks, and unfortunately, I was one of those cutbacks.
Way better.
Way better.
Way
By the
better.
way, you said the same thing, but you're not going to get sued, okay? There's the thing, and you're not coming across as some wild guy just running his mouth. At the end,
Upbeat ending. A little positivity.
like,
I had some great experiences while I was on board. I met some amazing people. I traveled to incredible places. Whatever it is, end with an upbeat ending.
yeah, and guess what?
Upbeat.
I met some good crew, and I made some contacts, and it was a learning experience.
All learning.
Nothing ever happens to the boats when this happens. It very rarely does, unless it's something super, super extreme. You could cry and bitch all you want. It's not going to change it.
No.
Because the fact of the matter is, as new crew, you don't have the experience to determine what a good operation is and what a bad operation is. You just don't have the knowledge. And it's all the young crew that are doing it. So guys, really take into consideration when you are calling somebody out. It better be for something really, really good. I mean, is this reality TV?
This isn't reality TV.
And there's Adrian again. She's like, this is not reality TV.
She's reminding us
She
it's
is
not.
reality TV.
She
By the
is.
way, Adrian Gang, we love her. Check out her blog. It's called the Gangplank Report. She actually reports on Below Deck. And that's the bottom line. She reports on Below Deck.
There you go.
Okay, anyway, did I miss anything?
Nope, that's it.
I think we got it all. We're in New York. We'll be southbound. Both shows are coming up. We'll see you guys. Everybody stay safe. I'm Doug.
And I'm Christy.
And that's the bottom line. Bam. I'm done. That's
Out.
it. Out.
Out. Done and done.